Hello, we are at Baldwin Lake in Illinois. We got a bunch of worms on the line. We got like an hour left before this place closes, I think, and we're gonna go fishing. And yeah, it's a little windy right now, but it's not too bad. Never get a perfect day in the winter. Water here isn't super warm like I had hoped it was, but it ain't cold, you know? It's like 50, 55, and it's good enough to catch some fish. Just line this up and throw this out as far as we can. That's nice. And now we'll wait for a fish. All right, let's see if we can get some bait. Didn't bring any cut. Can't bring cut bait across state lines, unfortunately. So you gotta catch your own. And usually they're pretty shallow for cut. So we're just gonna toss one out there and see if we can get a bite on bluegill. The water's kind of cold, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to get a bite, but I'm definitely hoping that we got a bait taker here, because I don't know if the worms are gonna cut it. Seems like we already have a ting, but I'm not sure if it's a solid bite or not. If it is, it's probably pretty small, judging by the size of it. And, oh, I think it got stuck on the rock. There we go, it's off. That's a fish. That doesn't seem too bad. It definitely ain't no giant. I think it got, nope, it's still there. Thought it got off for a while. There we go. Baldwin Lake, folks. Heated lakes are the stuff. Let me tell you something. Kind of like the other one. Is that a fish? Catfish? Oh yeah, it's a catfish. Channel gato fish. But it's not a big one. About like a 12-incher. But hey, I got something. Channel catfish. Little channel catfish here. Not too bad. Not what I want, but it's a start. It's a start. Yeah, it's a tiny one. I'm just gonna throw it back. See a catfish. Boom. Goes back. Alrighty. Seems like they're biting today, even though I think the water's a little cold. Fish don't seem to mind. They're biting today, so let's keep getting it out there. There we go. Seems like far enough. Hopefully the bigger ones come in. I know, like, if I was fishing here at night, if they allowed fishing at night, I could actually get flatheads just fishing off the shore, but I'm gonna get a couple of worms out there and hopefully get some blues. Barely just got it out and I got another fish. Seems about the same weight. Might not have bought enough bait if I keep doing this. Oh yeah, that's a sweet spot there. There's another one. There's another one, but they're small. They're small. Is this a bluegill? No, it's a catfish. Never mind. Channel catfish, but man, a lot of small ones here. Want some big blues. It's gonna be tough without bait. They're pretty hungry today. They are really hungry today. Probably because it was really cold the last couple of days. See a fish. 2 so far. Let's keep going. At least I want like a 5-pounder or something. But you know, 2 small ones so far. Pretty decent action. Not super good, obviously, but we'll go with it. All right, there we go. Seems like the side of the lake is good enough. Hopefully a couple of big ones bite. They're hitting like crazy, just not in the size I want. I might actually run out of bait if I keep doing this. They all feel about the same size. 12 inches, maybe less. Probably should have bought a bucket so I can keep a couple of them, but these aren't even enough to really keep. These are too small. Man, where are the big ones? A couple guys over there actually caught like some decent sized ones. But all I've been getting is these. Which aren't too bad, but you know, catching like 10, 12-inch fish is kind of boring after a while. Dink after dink after dink. Oh well, at least there's fish. You know, usually at these power plant heated lakes, you can actually get fish off the side, but like a little sunfish on the side, it doesn't seem like there's anything here. Even the sunfish might actually be deeper. And if that's the case, it's bad news for me, because I could definitely use some of those small sunfish. Just using 2 worms on each hook, I'm really, really hoping that there's one out there. Look at that, there's like a big-ish catfish down there. It's not huge, but it's like half eaten. Don't really know what happened. That one looks like a blue. Hopefully I can catch one that big. Definitely got another ring on the bell over here. This spot seems to be pretty good, and I'll take it. Haven't got a lot of fish for a while. Oh, that's a good one. That's not that big either. Man, just a bunch of these small ones, huh? No big ones today. Really wanted a big one from Baldwin. Hey, he's like 12 inches biting my worms like crazy. I only got like 10 minutes left here though, unfortunately, so won't be able to catch too many. But But yeah, just small channels basically. There you go, another channel. All right, might come a little bit earlier next time, get some cut bait and hopefully do better than this. But yeah, channel catfish. Exactly the opposite of Lake Mendota, where it's only giants. Here's just like dinks. I think I have a bite on this other pole. That's another small fish. Dinks, so many dinks. Man, it's well, like a 5-10 pounder. Not even like a 20 right now, but it's just dink after dink after dink. Don't know why it's so many dinks, not any big ones. All right, another small channel. It's like the 5th or 6th one of the day. See a dinky one. Another day, we're back at Baldwin. It's a lot windier, but it's warmer. And this time, I don't have worms out. I have this, these hoagies, or whatever you call them. They don't sell these in Wisconsin. So you don't really sell frozen bait in Wisconsin, but Missouri, Illinois, hoagies. Oh yeah, hopefully we get a bigger, much bigger fish. Changed to one worm on this pole, and I think I have something, but I can't seem to get any big ones here. A lot of shad today. That's a fish, but I think it's like one of those 1-pounders. Man, those 5, like 10 pounders, it's not biting. A lot of these like tiny small ones. I don't think it's like, it's pretty uber tiny, honestly. Looks like I'm just gonna have to get a couple of these ones today as well. The big ones are hard to get here. Definitely hard to get. There's one. Is that a blue or a channel? That's a channel. Channel catfish. About a foot long. Not very fun to get more fish, and it's really windy today. A lot of these, but not very many big ones, or no big ones, and can't really get off of these on worms. See a fish. Boom. A lot of dinks here. I saw some guys catch some like 10-15 pounders the other day. I haven't had one bite on those yet. Hopefully I can get one soon. I mean, I can't toss that far because of the wind today, unfortunately, but there's a lot of these like less than 1 pound fish and not much else on here, unfortunately. Hopefully, I know Baldwin has like 20-30 pounders, I just haven't been able to find them. Unfortunately, this place only closes at 4, otherwise I'd stay after dark and just go by the side and try to catch some flatheads. Because I know they're in here too. And flatheads will cruise around the bank at night on a heated lake like this. But only dinky channels here for right now. Might have just hit another dink. Wind's so horrible today, preventing me from casting out very far. That's a dink. It's a dink. Man, really dinky fish here. So as soon as you throw the worms out, they hit. But not one single thing on the cut bait. Or like, I've gotten a couple of cut baits stolen, but not a single thing that's caught on the cut bait. I know there's wipers in here too, but they're probably not in this part of it. All right, guys, look at that. Another dinky fish. Hopefully I can catch a big one. These aren't even eater size, they're just like dink size. See ya. This is just like Lake Columbia, honestly. A lot of dinks. Not too many big ones, but I've actually succeeded in catching quite a few big ones at Lake Columbia. Unfortunately, no blues at Columbia, all flatheads, but 20-pound flatheads are better than dink after dink after dink. Hopefully, like, one of them will pick up a bait that's smaller, because the shad ain't getting anything. So I really think, like, 2 seconds after I cast, I get another dink. Oh, is that a bigger fish? I don't know. It looked like a bigger fish, but I don't think it hooked. So we're gonna get this dink first, because I'm pretty sure it's on. Yep, it's on. I was waiting for like my pole to go insane one of these days. But I'm just getting dink after dink after dink. And all of these are the same size. Looks like the bigger fish don't do a good job of eating these dinks. I'll catch 1 or 2 more of these dinks and then just go straight for bigger fish. This one's slightly bigger, but it's still like less than a pound. Another channel gottlefish. I gotta wonder where the big ones are hiding. This ain't cutting it. See ya, fish. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Sooner or later, my friends, sooner or later a non-dinky fish will hit the stuff. Oh, one of the worms just flew off. I got another one on there, so it's okay. All right, let's see what we can get. I have caught like pretty big fish on like tiny bits of worm before. So I'm not afraid that they won't bite it. I'm just afraid that a true catfish, like a big one, won't bite it and it'll just be all dinks. But we'll see. I think I finally got a decent bite. I don't know if it's still on though. But that was a pretty decent bite I got there. Still on? Yeah, it is. All right, a non-dinky fish finally. At least I don't think it's dinky. It still might be kind of dinky. I don't think it's dinky. I think like 10 pounds maybe? Oh yeah, finally got one. Oh, and a full shad head. It's a 10-odd hook, so it should be at least 5-6 pounds, if not more. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what it is. Hopefully it's a big blue. Not caught a big blue this time around in St. Louis, but it's been January, so I don't really expect to catch a big blue. Oh yeah, there we go. It's a nice fish. A big channel or a blue? That's a big channel. It's not a big channel actually. It's like maybe a 5-6 pounder, 7 pounder maybe. A channel gato fish. All right. So I've been looking for all this time, my friends. That. Well, it's not really the fish I've been looking for, but it'll do. It's like a 5-pound plus channel. I'll take it. I think it's a channel anyways. Yeah, it's a channel. It's got some spots. All right, there we go. Channel catfish. I will take that. Not a big one, but I believe this is a 5-pound channel. Kind of thin. They're not getting much from it. 5-pound channel fish. All right, a non-micro. I'll take it. I'm going to throw a cut bait out now. If I don't catch another one, that's fine. I got like one decent fish from here. That's all I can really ask for in the winter. Summer I expect a lot more, but at this point in the year, so what? I'm going to toss it back, little gato on off. Drops off pretty deep here, so should be fine. That was fun. Well, you know, we got like 10 fish, but only one decent one. That was a 5-pounder. But Baldwin Lake, still pretty good time to catch fish. Get some of those hoagies, by the way. They do work. I got several bites. They just didn't hook. Probably the fish were only 2 or 3 pounds. They weren't big enough for my big hooks. But there are some 20-pounders in there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell notifications button. And I will see you guys back in Madison next time. Probably on the ice. I will see you guys later.